Hello, everyone. So today's live stream is going to be a little bit different. I just wanted to come in and let you know about some very exciting things. Some of them are things that happened last week, some of them are still ongoing, but it's all stuff that you need to know in order to be a better leader. So, number one, and the most biggest announcement is I'm doing a free class Sunday to help you combat anxiety, combat fear, combat all those feelings of self doubt that come up when maybe you are in a group with other people and you are scared to speak up because maybe it gives you anxiety or you just don't have the confidence in the ideas that you have. What happens when you do that is all those good ideas that you, as the expert, could be contributing end up going left unheard, which means that other ideas are enacted, other more subpar ideas, and therefore, your organization, your company, wherever you're a leader, they miss out on all that you can contribute. Another way that I see anxiety and fear and self doubt come up in leadership and hold leaders back from not only opportunities in their career, but also money is playing it safe and not going for those stretch roles or just only contributing in areas where they feel comfortable. Or this is when I get really sad is when leaders pretend like they don't want more out of life. And you've probably done this, if even if it's not professionally in your personal life, you may have lied to yourself and said that something wasn't important to you. And it wasn't because that you were telling the truth. It was because you don't have the confidence to actually think that if you went for it, you would succeed. So you have this fear of failure about taking risks and going after new opportunities. Have seen it all, I've helped it all. And so I'm going to be doing a free class on Sunday to help you combat those feelings, learn how to understand where those feelings come from, learn how to overcome them for good so you can stop missing out on opportunities and financial abundance and all of the things that contribute to you being a better leader, not only in your professional life, but also in your personal life. So if you want more details about the free class, totally free, you can sign up wherever you're seeing this video. And I know that we all are busy. And so if you're unable to attend, there will be a limited replay. Limited replay. So, but I like to meet you in person because I am going to be allowing some time to answer your questions or concerns. So it's a time for you to have access to a coach and a mentor and get some questions answered that you might be struggling with. Let's see what else you missed. Um, the two topics that we went over last week, number one was people pleasing. So if you haven't quite caught up, not catched up, if you haven't quite caught up on the people pleasing video, make sure you check that out. People pleasing is one of those other things that we tend to do when we don't have confidence or we lack boundaries, and it ends up depleting us and leading to those feelings of burnt out, feeling burnt out and resentment and all of the things that make us not want to be leaders anymore. I just talked to a leader not too long ago that said that she just stepped away from a 15-year career in leadership because the last 3 years of being a leader has been hell for her. And I don't want that for us. You don't have to struggle. Leadership does not have to be stressful. But I think that the things that I'm sharing with you are things that are overlooked. We often think about how we can manage our time better and be more organized, but it goes deeper than that if you want to really learn how to lead with impact and do it in a way where you're feeling balanced. So people pleasing is another one. So make sure you check that out. I will leave all the links along with this video. And then the other thing we talked about last week that you may have missed, so you want to catch up before we get into this week with our new lessons, is tips to motivate the unmotivated. You have to understand how motivation works in order to be able to not only motivate yourself, but also allow other people on your team to feel motivated. And so I went over the true definition of motivation and how it works so that you can understand if you've been trying to do motivation in a certain way, you may find yourself getting frustrated and butting your head against the wall if it's not working. And there is a science to doing this. And then I also share with you some of my top tips on how you can then move on to get people to get behind the mission, the goal, the team, once you truly understand how true motivation works. So if that's something you struggle with, not only for your team, but maybe for yourself, then make sure you check out that episode as well. I look forward to this week's topics. We go live at 6 p.m. most weekdays. If you want to make sure that you don't miss those, make sure you text list. The information will be down below with this video. So let me recap. Number one, free class to help you get rid of fear, anxiety, self-doubt, lack of confidence. All of those things are commonly called imposter syndrome. I'm going to teach you how to understand it and how to overcome it. Number two, I just gave you some information about the lessons that we had last week so that you can get caught up before we move into the lessons for this week. And number three, if you want reminders for when these videos come out, then the best way to do that is to get on our text list. And so the information will also be available to you to do that as well. All right, I will talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye.